It's, as you said, starring George Clooney and Julia Roberts, and Jodie Foster directed it. It's basically George Clooney is sort of a Jim Cramer, Mad Money type of guy, and he gives a stock tip that goes, it's not a great one, it turns out, and this is all in the trailer, so it's not a spoiler. A disgruntled investor, I would call him, like it's just sort of an everyman, comes in and takes the studio hostage. So it's high stakes, there's a gun, there's a bomb, it's all very stressful. So really what it was I thought it was going to be terrible because with movies with that like level of talent, it's either going to be amazing or it's going to be bad. And I see a lot of movies, and I do have to say I was riveted by this one. There are actually laughs in it, which is very odd for something with so high stakes and supposed to be so serious. There are times when it gets like a little too media television centric, and like having worked in television, you actually might know, so there's like a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I got because I was like, oh, okay, I used to work in TV, but I don't know if like general audiences would appreciate the humor in those moments as much. It was kind of sad and scary, and this could totally happen. The stock drops and everyone loses their money. In fact, we've probably seen that happen. But overall, I thought it was enjoyable. If you don't spend too much time scrutinizing the like realism of it and how the algorithms and all these things work, it's a really like interesting movie.
So does George Clooney play like that Jim Cramer kind of hyper tense guy?
Like that, even more hyperbolic, which I didn't think was possible because Jim Cramer's already kind of like a little bit of a cartoon.
Yes.
But he's got like dancing girls for his intro, and he does like very shticky, schlocky like intro stuff. And the very beginning, I do have to say, is a little over the top, but it kind of finds its rhythm a little bit further into the movie.
All right. Well, we, of course, have to tell everybody how we rate the films with you because you have this incredible mohawk that of course, you can go look at it on kfog.com. So, out of 5 mohawks, how would you rate this movie, Dana?
I'm going to give it 3.75 because at the end of the day, I enjoyed it. And I know I shouldn't have, but I really actually did enjoy it.
When you see all the other movies that have come out that have dealt with the financial situations, like The Big Short, of course.
I think The Big Short, honestly, is probably a better movie. I think I walked away from The Big Short feeling kind of enlightened and maybe even enraged. But this one, I walked away being like, oh, okay, that was enjoyable and I liked it. But it's real world application wise, it's not necessarily going to be as relevant as The Big Short was.